To type in Google any word you want and get instantaneous access to whatever content you want might imply that it's less important that you memorize facts and figures, and potentially more important that you figure out how to use that information appropriately. So if you're thinking about open educational resources, how do we continue to not only encourage people to learn and grow, but how do we make them learn and grow with today's tools versus a structure which was put into place way before the internet existed? So OER in general are resources which are made easily available to those that need access to them. Open doesn't always mean free. Open means less expensive. By definition, there's lots of various flavors of open. Open textbook ranges from a string of HTML tags pulled together to pure PDF files to a whole series of HTML components that take you through what looks potentially more like a course than it does like a textbook. Part of the concept, I think, of open education is less about the products and tools you have available and the way in which you go about teaching. It's really putting the tools in the hands of the newer, up-and-coming professionals who not only want to make it their own, but are willing to use concepts of current-day teaching, current-day learning. And that is, there will be students in the room who know more than you. The thought process on the digital divide is we need to figure out a way where the iPad or some vehicle that's a tablet-based vehicle is in everyone's hands. There's always in a transitional period from one way in which people learn to another. There are the haves and have-nots, and there are a ton of organizations that are working on putting the technology in the hands of people who can't afford it. The most important element in today's world, given where we are, is really adoption. Adoption and usage of open textbooks in the classroom and then broadcasting that. Think about lifelong learning. And in today's world, the job that you have today may not exist in a year or 2 years or 5 years. So how are you going to grow? How are you going to learn? How are you going to position yourself for whatever the next job is? You could count and hope that somebody else moves you along the way, but rather if you educate yourself and continue to learn and grow, other opportunities will open themselves up. And if not for you, for your children.